Hello everyone, this is Nessa Lady V's Unique Creations. Hey, I was just coming back to give you guys an update on my stress test today. Well, as you guys know, if you follow me on YouTube, I had to have a stress test today because I couldn't do the treadmill. And I showed the parts of the process of what I went through, except like after I got it done. What happened was am a former candidate of WPW. That's Wolf Parkinson White syndrome. That's when you have two cartilages in your heart, and instead of having one pathway, you have two. I had two pathways. Majority of the time, people don't have symptoms. I was one of the candidates who did have symptoms. So what happened was in 2008, I had an ablation. That means that they went in through my groin and they burned one of the cartilages in my heart. I did have heart surgery. I don't have any stents and I am not on medication. So just to update you, WPW is Wolf Parkinson White syndrome, and you get that from your mom. She carries that gene. And just so happened I'm the one who got that disorder. Anyway, 2008 I had the surgery, and that means that I'm no longer suffering with palpitations and irregular heartbeats. And you know how you get anxiety? For those who don't know, anxiety comes and it's like you can't breathe, like you lose control. Any little thing, my heart will just trigger. I don't have to be doing any activities. It will just start having fast palpitations. So, my doctor is Sabrina Wilbert, and she's with Methodist Presbyterian Hospital in Brooklyn. Awesome doctor. She's at 185 Montague Street, downtown Brooklyn. If you have any heart conditions, um, you can call to find out if they do accept your case. Um, Again, as I was saying, I had my ablation, so the surgery went well. And after the surgery, I no longer had irregular heartbeat, meaning the palpitation stopped. You notice it on your EKG is when it's going crazy. Like mine was like whoop, 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 all over the place. But anyway, what happened was after the surgery, I had a normal EKG. Now, my last EKG from last month is starting to come up a little on the abnormal side. So she asked me, well, did you have any chest pains? And I said, no. I said, when I did find out I had pneumonia, I caught pneumonia, I got sick. Ugh. But anyway, what happened was when I did get sick, I wound up feeling like I had a little cut in my chest. Like, so that's what made me go to the emergency room. God is good, I'm fine. And then I had a chest pain. So I'm learning the hell with stress. I'm not down from a stroke or a heart attack, especially on somebody else's account. So I will say to you, if you have any heart conditions or you have any heart murmurs, heart holes in your heart, all that stuff, any heart disease, or you having chest pains, go to the doctor, go see a cardiologist. It's nothing wrong with it. And as of last month, my EKG rhythm is showing a little slight change in one of the areas. So she's like, do you have any chest pain? She's like, to prevent me from having a heart attack and to prevent the WPW or Parkinson White syndrome from occurring again. So, like any surgery, the issue can re-arise. And for me, I just was sharing with you guys that process, that step. That's a very, very important step. I couldn't get on the treadmill, and being that I couldn't get on the treadmill, I had to do it that way. They had put some type of medication. One was a nuclear in my arm, which I had to go and do a 30-minute photograph of my heart. And I had to hold my arms up, and that was very painful because I have a situation with one of my arms. And then I went in the other room and they gave me some type of injection that opened up my arteries. For those who do not know how that feels, that was a very unpleasant feeling. My knees felt like, and my legs felt like they were exploding, but it was pressure. I felt my fingers tingling. I had caught an instant headache. They told me these are the symptoms. And she's like, oh, you might feel pain in your chest. My heart, I didn't feel no pain, none, none at all. But my stomach felt queasy, like everything was just like opening, and I was screaming, and I'm like, ah, my knees. And they're like, it's okay, it's okay. 6 minutes. I had to endure that pressure for 6 minutes. If you have a heart attack and your body feel like that, baby, you feel like you just gonna drift off on up in heaven. That was the most craziest and strangest pain I've ever felt. I'm 51 years old and I've been through a lot of surgeries. Trust me when I say a lot. And honey, I ain't gonna tell you no lie. That 6 minutes was the scariest I've ever felt. I didn't even know your body can just do whatever it was doing. I was like, ah. They was like, it's all right. I was like, my knees, my thighs. I felt my body was just going super crazy. And I was just like, what in the world is going on? I kept saying, what are y'all doing? She was like, you got 2 more minutes. 2 more minutes? I was going, ah. So then I turned around, my lips started going, I can't even do it. I was like, what the hell? I said, what did y'all put in me? Whatever medication that was to stress my heart. I said, the hell was stressing my heart? You stressed my body. Everything else was stressed out. My arteries, like she said, it opened up your arteries. I'm like, open them up. It literally felt like my veins was just like pushing against my skin. Like if I had bone there, it just moved it. And I was just like somebody just blowing air. I don't even know how that feel. Like I was like, what the hell are y'all doing? And then I was like, my knees, son, moving in my knees. And now they was like, oh, it's okay. She's sitting over there on her little laptop that's about 10 inches. I was like, is she serious? I was mad when I left it. The lady was like, oh, girl, I guess you went through that test. I said, oh. Then they were talking about someone who had lupus and she lost one kidney. Her other kidney was being damaged. People, please take care of your body because these main organs go, honey. We ain't getting on nobody waiting list. Trust me. And when we sitting here waiting and waiting and waiting, waiting for hearts, waiting for kidneys, waiting for livers, waiting for eyes, we ain't gonna get it. It's just some things we ain't going it ain't gonna happen for us. So I'm just saying take care of yourself. If you got health insurance, if you live in New York City, you got no insurance, you need to be in. Go apply for some Medicaid. You can see the best doctors. Trust me. New York City has the best medical insurance. If you can't pay, you still get seen and they bill you. But go get some Medicaid. There's no need that people don't have insurance. If you work, you got kids that's under 26 years old, put them on your health insurance. Try to teach your kids and educate them about health. That is so important. So many people I've heard had heart attacks, have died, and I'm like, got stents. I'm like, we young. It's something that we all can't prevent. I don't smoke. I may have a daiquiri every now and then. I don't drink. I'm not a drinker. Um, and I don't do drugs. So my whole thing is like, whew, it's always something. But I beat the odds, and I'm thankful. All I can say is, just take care of your heart. And that was my journey for today. And I'm very proud of myself. And if you don't have somebody to walk with you through the process, they got nurses and doctors who will talk to you. Somebody's there for you. Take care of your health. Have a great day. Just wanted to update you guys. Bye.